ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ 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 ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ।
Only 2 days it's been since Guru Arjun Dev Ji Paatshahs have the Guru Gaddi. Guru Ramdas Ji Paatshahs left Amritsar, now going to Goindwal Sahib. And Guru Sikh Pyareo, after spending 1 night in Goindwal Sahib, Guru Ramdas Ji Paatshah ji said, kende sangato, kende oh sama aa gaya, kende assi hun kende sareer karke tanu vishoda den lage ne. They said, oh sangat, kende now we're going to be leaving in this bodily form. We're going to be leaving you, and now we connect you to the charan of Guru Arjun Dev Ji Paatshah ji. See no difference between me and him. All the Sangat Guru Sikh Pyareo bowed, did matha take in the charan of Guru Arjun Dev Ji Paatshah ji. Guru Ramdas Ji Paatshah ji, after giving the gaddi, the throne to Guru Arjan Dev, after the 3rd day in Goindwal Sahib, Guru Ramdas Ji Paatshah ji, sareer karke, they left this world. Baba Prithi Chand ji finds out. Baba Prithi Chand nu pata laga, and he burns. He comes running over to Goindwal Sahib, and this is now the 2nd war he did. You know, we talk about Guru Arjan Dev Ji Paatshah ji be physically being burnt, sitting on that hot burning plate. But Guru Sikh Pyareo, Baba Prithi Chand, he tried to burn Guru Arjan Dev Ji Paatshah ji from inside many times. What did he do? He was trying to light Guru Arjan Dev Ji Paatshah ji on fire from inside. He was trying to drag them down. He was seeing what day will he fall, what day will he come away from being stable, from being so calm and soothing. What day am I going to see him boiling? That's what Baba Prithi Chand was trying to burn Guru Arjan Dev Ji throughout his life. What was the first var? Var means strike. What's the first strike that Baba Prithi Chand ji did? That was when he had Guru Arjan Dev Ji Paatshah ji's letters. That was the first strike. The second strike that he did was Guru Sikh Pyareo. Now he said, oh, this Arjan, don't trust him, he started to say to the Sangat. He went over to the Sangat, he said, don't trust Arjan. Look what's happened. He's only been back for 3 days. For only 2 days, Father, for some reason, God knows what he said to Father. And then Father actually left Amritsar. And he said only 1 night Father survived whilst he's been back after 1 year. He must have poisoned Guru Ramdas Ji Paatshah. It's him. He's killed my father. He started to blame Guru Arjan Dev Ji Paatshah ji. The second strike was, he tried to turn people around and turn people against Guru Arjan Dev Ji Paatshah ji to say it's him. Look, he spent only 1 night with Father and he's killed him. But Guru Sikh Pyareo, where the Jyot sits, that can't be hidden from the Sangat. Where that light truly sits, the Sangat didn't believe him. That was the second strike he did. What's happened to Prithi Chand now? If we ask Gurbani, ਜੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਨੂੰ ਪੁੱਛਣਾ ਕਰੀਏ ਪ੍ਰਿਥੀ ਚੰਦ ਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਹੋਇਆ, ਹਾਲ ਕੀ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ, ਜਿਸ ਅੰਦਰ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀ ਬਾਣੀ ਦੇ ਸੇ ਜਿਸ ਅੰਦਰ ਤਾਤ ਪਰਾਈ ਹੋਵੇ. This is those people that have jealousy for others from inside. ਜਿਸ ਅੰਦਰ ਤਾਤ ਪਰਾਈ ਹੋਵੇ ਤਿਸ ਦਾ ਕਦੇ ਨਾ ਹੋਵੇ ਭਲਾ. ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਉਹਦਾ ਕਦੀ ਵੀ ਭਲਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ. Good never can come to that person that has jealousy from inside for other people. Where does jealousy stem from? A Mahapurukh's bachan, a great saint's bachan, they say, first of all, how does jealousy come? They say the first thing that will happen to you is avidya. Avidya means lack of knowledge. When you don't recognize that you are a jyot, when you are a soul, when you're in illusion, when you have no wisdom, that inner wisdom of who you truly are. So it starts off from avidya. From avidya comes then ahankar, comes ego. From ego, because now you don't recognize who you are, because you think there's me and then there's God. So now there's two, so that means there's ego. So there's an opposition. So there's avidya, ahankar. After ahankar, as soon as there's an opposition, then that gives birth to what? It gives birth to irkha, to jealousy. Mahaprabhu said after jealousy, as soon as there's jealousy, what will come after that will be nindya, will be slander. Once you start slandering in your life, that is the destruction of your spiritual journey. It's all over after that, Guru Sikh Pyareo. Avidya, ahankar, ahankar to baad irkha, irkha to baad nindya, nindya to baad Guru Sikh Pyareo banda saad bar janda andro. Jis andar, what's he got now? Jis andar taat means jealousy. Jis andar taat parai hove tisada ਕਦੇ ਨਾ ਹੋਵੇ ਭਲਾ, ਉਹਦਾ ਕਦੀ ਭਲਾ ਹੋ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਕਦਾ ਗੁਰਸਿੱਖ ਪਿਆਰੋ. He can never, good can never come to them. But now let's ask Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pacha Ji. That's where Prithi Chand was living in his world. But where was Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pacha Ji living in their world? Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pacha Ji ਕਹਿਣ ਲੱਗੇ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਪੁੱਛ ਕੇ ਦੇਖੋ. Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pacha Ji ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਬਿਸਰ ਗਈ ਸਭ ਤਹਤ ਪਰਾਈ, ਜਬ ਤੇ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਮੋਹੇ ਪਾਈ. Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pacha Ji ਕਹਿਣ ਲੱਗੇ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ let me tell you where I am. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਬਿਸਰ means lost. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਬਿਸਰ ਗਈ ਸਭ ਤਾਤ ਪਰਾਈ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ all that jealousy that was inside of me, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ it's all vanished, it's all gone. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ when did it leave? ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਬਿਸਰ ਗਈ ਸਭ ਤਾਤ ਪਰਾਈ, ਜਬ ਤੇ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਮੋਹੇ ਪਾਈ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ when I found ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ. Which sadh sangat are they referring to? When I found the sanctuary of Guru Ramdas Ji Pacha Ji's charan, and at that moment I fell into the feet of Guru Ramdas Ji, my father, everything vanished. That moment when I found Guru Amardas Ji Pacha Ji as a child, there was no jealousy left inside it. And basically sabtat pai jabte sadh sangat mohe pai. And then what happened? What followed next? Kende fe Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pacha kende na ko bari. There was no enemies left for me. There was no opposition left for me. Na ko bari nahi begana. There's no outsider for me, Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pacha Ji said. Na ko bari nahi begana, sagal sang humko ban ai. Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pacha Ji kende I get on with everyone. They might not get on with me, but I've got no problem with anyone. I get on with everyone. Because Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pacha Ji is like what? Brahmagyani ka ehi gunao. That what is the quality of a Brahmagyani? Brahmagyani ka ehi gunao. Nanak jo pavaka sahaj sabao. Just like the nature of that fire. Nanak jo pavak means fire. Nanak jo pavaka sahaj sabao. Just like the nature of the fire. Whoever comes to that fire, whether it's somebody of a low caste, whether it's somebody of a high caste, whether it's somebody that is rich, whether it's somebody that is poor, whether it's somebody that hates that fire is still going to give them warmth when it's that time of those cold winter months, because it's the nature of that fire. And that's what Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pacha Ji is like. Like that fire, Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pacha is saying, I'm like that fire, I'm waiting here ready to give you warmth no matter who comes. Whether you hate me, whether you oppose me, Prithi Chand, as soon as you are ready, my arms are open to give you warmth. Baba Prithi Chand Guru Sikh Pyareo. Then the third thing that happened, Guru Sikh Pyareo in Baba Prithi Chand Ji's life, that was Guru Sikh Pyareo. When they came back, then Baba Buddha Ji, then that time came out of the Star Bandi. So even though now Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pacha has been given the Gur Gaddi, but then there's that place that takes place, that ceremony takes place when they're given the Dastar. So the eldest son, as you know, when somebody passes away, the eldest son of that family, when the father passes away, the eldest son gets the Dastar to say now they're taking over the responsibilities. Baba Buddha Ji says, but we always tie the Dastar as well to the next Guru as well. This is, but if we do this now in front of Prithi Chand, there's going to be a big problem now. He's going to cause trouble here. So what are we to do? But those that are wise, what do? Always do? They get together and they try and work out a way that they can avoid trouble. No. Even if they find somebody's organ, even if they find somebody's fault, Gursikh Pyareo, they hide that fault and they try and deal with it in a way that it doesn't spread all over. Because Gurbani says as well, Nirgun Rakh liya Santan ka sadka, that Sadguru ढाक लिया मोहे पापी पर्दा. कहते सदगुरु ने इस पापी दा पर्दा ढक लिया. कहते what is the Sadguru like? Even when the Sadguru finds a fault in a Gursikh, what does he do? The Guru puts a blanket over that fault and Guru finds a way to deal with it quietly underneath that blanket, so it is not revealed to everyone else. Nirgun Rakh liya. Nirgun, I've got no virtues, but what does a Sant do? Nirgun Rakh liya Santan ka sadka, but that Sant keeps me. That Sadguru ढाक लिया, that Sadguru ने ढाक लिया, मैंने पर्दा देता मेरे औगना ऊपर. Sadguru ढाक लिया मोहे पापी पर्दा. That's how we should do things in the Guru's house. Guru Sikh Pyareo. And then when that day came to put the dastar, Baba Buddha Ji got together with Bhai Gurdas Ji. They said there's going to be trouble here. Prithi Chand's not going to allow this to happen. They said, so what we'll do, let's get 2 dastar ready. And they said, we'll tie one on Baba Prithi Chand to be the eldest son, so that way he's quiet and there's no trouble caused. And straight after that, we'll tie the dastar on Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pachaji to be the next Guru. Exactly this happened, but then Prithi Chand, what he had done is he had brought people out in the Sangat. He said, if anything happens that is going towards Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pachaji, you start trouble, you kick off over here. As soon as they start to tie the dastar on Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pachaji's cease, Baba Prithi Chand Ji walked over. This is Baba Buddha Ji, I expected more from you. This is, what are you doing? And remember now, Baba Buddha Ji, Siyane ne, they're of a grand age, Baba Buddha Ji. They're probably in the 80s or even close to 90, Baba Buddha Ji. They've been doing seva of the Guru house since 12 years of age, since Guru Nanak Dev Ji Pachaji. But Prithi Chand still spoke to Baba Buddha Ji like in this manner. This is, I expected more out of you. This is, Arjan, give me that dastar. And Prithi Chand Ji go to then snatch that dastar off Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pachaji's cease. During this time, these poets that we're quoting from, they were searching for a true Guru. It had been 1 year since they've been searching. And Professor Sahib Singh writes, when he writes the history of the Gurus, he says on this day they reached Govindwal Sahib and they were in search of a true Guru. When they saw Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pachaji is going to be the next Guru Nanak, they said, what's this 18-year-old youth going to be? What wisdom is he going to give us? We've got so much wisdom of the Veds. Yes, we still feel empty from inside, but we've just wasted our time again now. For 1 year we've been searching. These are the poets that contribute in Gurbani, in Guru Granth Sahib Ji. They said we've just wasted our time again. What's this 18-year-old going to teach us? Let's go. And somebody said, if you come, just wait a few minutes. And Gursikh Pyareo, throughout their life, they've met many saints, but those saints that they've met, those saints have been attached to their thrones. Those are the saints that they've met. Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pachaji, ek shanti de punj, the form of calmness, Gursikh Pyareo. Prithi Chand is striking again and trying to burn Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pachaji from inside. Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pachaji said, wait Prithi Chand, wait. Can they recommend? Can they no need to snatch this? Can they turban? Can they, it's nothing. Can they, don't worry. They took it off and this is Prithiya, can they lela tum? Can they evi lela? Can they, you can take this as well. And I don't want no trouble. Those poets that had come, when they saw this tyag, they saw this detachment, no attachment to this power, and they said, he's a true Guru. And their heads bowed down. Prithi could try to do whatever he wanted from outside, but Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pachaji's each action is so natural, Gursikh Pyareo, that people's heads just fell that direction. Pato the dheg pe. Tan Guru Arjan Dev Ji, that was now Gursikh Pyareo, the third strike. Guru Arjan Dev Ji, he still didn't manage to burn Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pachaji. And now the fourth strike towards Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pachaji, what is that? Kuch sama lang gaya. And now Bibi Karmo Ji, who is the wife of Baba Prithi Chand, she started to say, oh Prithi Chand, oh my husband, you've really ruined all of this. You've made a great big mess. This is back in Amritsar now. It said if you had just played your cards right, we would have been sitting on that throne. All those offerings would have been coming to us. And now we're sitting here empty. Nobody even cares for us. We've got no glory. We've got nothing. And you know what Prithi Chand said during that time? Prithi Chand laughed and said, why are you worrying, oh my wife? Tu kanu fikr kardi aa? Ina de kar keda aulad ya, sab kuch sade kar auna meherban bol. Why are you worried? He said to his wife Prithi Chand, they're childless. They've got no child in their house. Look how long they've been married, still no child. Everything's going to come to our son next anyway, to Meherban. So why are you worried? And the maid that was in that house, the maid came running over to Mata Gangaji and said to Mata Gangaji, they're calling you childless. That was now the fourth strike that Baba Prithi Chand did. But Gursikh Pyareo, and then Bibi Mata Ganga Ji said to Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pachaji, Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pachaji, can tusi apni mauj vich raho, don't worry about what people are saying. Bibi Mata Ganga Ji with much humility said, Fevi kirpa karo, bless me. Guru Arjun Dev Ji said, go to Baba Buddha Ji. Baba Buddha Ji ne var ditta. Baba Buddha Ji gave them a boon, gave them a blessing. Baba Buddha Ji, when Mata Ji came with Mise Prashade, with these beautiful Prashade to Baba Buddha Ji, there was an onion next to them. Baba Buddha Ji ne gande no muthi mari ek jor dena. Baba Buddha Ji smashed this onion. Kende Mata Ganga Ji, tusi fikr na karo, tade ਘਰ ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹਾ ਪੁੱਤਰ ਜਨਮੂਗਾ ਇਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਮੈਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਮੁੱਠੀ ਨਾਲ ਇਸ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਗੰਡੇ ਨੂੰ ਭਣ ਕੇ ਰੱਖ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਐਵੇਂ ਹੋਊਗਾ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸਰਕਾਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਇਹਨੇ ਭਣ ਕੇ ਰੱਖੂਗਾ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ he'll be such a surma, such a warrior, he'll be smashing people's heads just like I've smashed this onion. That's the surma that will be born in your house. Don't worry Mata Ganga Ji. ਦਲ ਭੰਜਨ ਗੁਰ ਸੂਰਮਾ ਵੱਡ ਜੋਧਾ ਬਹੁ ਪਰਉਪਕਾਰੀ ਭਾਈ ਗੁਰਦਾਸ ਜੀ said ਬਾਬਾ ਭਾਈ ਗੁਰੂ ਹਰਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀ. But Gursikh Pyareo, as Bibi Pani ji saw that things are getting out of control, she spoke to Mata Ganga Ji. She said, Mata Gangi Ji, I don't think it's going to be a good idea if your child is born in Amritsar here. I think they're going to cause too much trouble for you. She said, there's a beautiful place about 5 kilometers down, a place called Vadali. She said, I recommend that you go to that place. Guru Arjun Dev Ji, Pacha Ji, and Mata Ganga Ji actually moved out for a while. But Gursikh Pyareo, just before they moved out, another thing that Baba Prithi Chand did was, when Sangat used to come and bring offerings to the house of Guru Arjun Dev Ji, Pacha Ji, Baba Prithi Chand used to call the Sangat from outside before they went to Guru Arjun Dev Ji, Pacha Ji, and used to say, you drop, this is where we take in the offerings over here, and then you can go to Guru Arjun Dev Ji. He would take all the offerings, and such a time came when there was hardly any prashada left in Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pacha Ji's darbar. There was a time, ek sukke chane, they would get sukke chane, and those dry chane, they would make prashade, make rotiyan out of them. Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pacha Ji barely used to have 1 or 2 prashade a day during that time, but still they remained calm. They weren't burnt from inside, they did nothing. When Bhai Gurdas Ji came back, when Bhai Gurdas Ji, they weren't there when Guru Ramdas Ji Pacha Ji had left their body. They were out in Agra doing prachar. When Bhai Gurdas Ji came back, and they said, they did matha take to Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pacha. They said, oh my sister Bibi Pani Ji, kene lo prashada, let's sit down and eat. When Bibi Pani Ji, the sister, brought back 1 dry roti, Bhai Gurdas Ji said, what's this? Kene whatever comes I'm happy with, kene, but this is the Guru's house. That Guru's house, when there was a time that langar daulat vandiya, ras amrit kheer kyali, there was kheer, there was been rice pudding being made out of a kheer, out of ghee they made rice pudding. And today we had such rich foods, and what's happened today? Guru Ramdas, Guru Amardas Ji Pacha Ji's time, look how the kitchen was doing that time. Nit rasoi teriye. Maida Khan, they used to eat ghee, they used to eat ghee in Guru Amardas Ji Pacha's time in the langar. How comes we've got dry prasad there today? And she said, Prithi Chand, he's been your nephew, Prithi Chand, your oldest nephew, he's been taking all the offerings. And they said, what has Guru Arjan Dev Ji said? They said, you know what he's like. He doesn't say anything to anyone. He's just been sitting here calmly, just accepting whatever comes. Jo deve, so khai. Whatever comes, he eats. Pakka feri pani tova, jo deve, so khai. He just accepts. Jo phukh dehe, ta itihi rajan dukh vich, sukh manai. Even if God gives him hunger, he's remembered his father's words. Kende je phukh de, even if I receive hunger, je phukh de ta, kende itihi raja, I'm fulfilled in this as well. Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pacha still sits happy, still not burnt. Bhai Gurdas Ji sorted all that issue out. He brought all the Sangat back. Khair, Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pacha Ji had to move out because of Prithi Chand. Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji Pacha Ji is born in Vadali, 5 kilometers away in a completely different village. When Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji Pacha is born, there's Sangat coming from all over. Even from Afghanistan, Kabul tak, Agra tak, from all over every corner, Sangat came to see this child. But his own Tayaji, Prithi Chand didn't come even 5 kilometers to see this newborn child. Why? Because he's burning from inside. He's trying to burn Guru Arjan Dev Ji, but it's him that's burning. And then what does he do? He sends then this nurse. He buys out this nurse, Baba Prithi Chand. he says to this nurse, so this nanny, he goes to this nanny, he goes, I'll give you this much money. He goes, what I want you to do is, he goes, I want you to put poison upon yourself. He says, तुसी अपने, he goes to that nanny, he goes, अपने थना ऊपर कहंदे तू जहर ला के उस बच्चे ने तू अपना दूध पिलाना है. So he said to that nanny, Baba Prithi Chand, put poison upon yourself and then feed your milk to that child that is born in Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pachaji's house, so that child can die, so that everything can come to me. That nanny goes, she starts to get close to Mata Gangaji, the wife of Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pachaji, as she wins over their trust, and slowly she starts to play with Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji Pachaji. As she starts to play with them, remember now she's got poison on herself. She's waiting to feed Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji Pachaji with that poison that she's put on herself. When she sees her chance, because they trust her now, she takes Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji Pachaji into a room on her own, and she tries to feed Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji Pachaji. But what does Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji Pachaji do? This child, he refuses to drink this milk. They push her away, and as they're pushing away, remember, just a few moments before she's put poison on herself, and now this time being put into this period, and Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji Pachaji starts to scream and cry out loud and refusing to drink that milk. And during that, and now time is ticking, and whilst this time is ticking, what started to happen? That poison starts to go inside her. So that poison is starting to go inside of her. During this time, Mata Gangaji comes running upstairs. As she comes running upstairs, she's saying, what's happened, what's happened? And during that time, that nanny starts to feel faint. And she's thinking, that poison's gone inside of me, I'm going to die. Oh, kendi main ta mar jana hai. I'm going to die. I might as well, just before I die, why don't I ask for forgiveness from Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pachaji? I don't want to die like this with this sin, with this weight of sin on my head. Because Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pachaji's made a boat that will let everybody in. Kaljug Jahaj, Arjun Guru. Sagal Shrest lag betar ho. Even if somebody comes to kill Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pachaji's son, but if they ask for forgiveness, there's space for them on that boat as well. Because Sagal Shrest, that boat's open for everyone. As she's passing away, as she's closing her eyes, she's saying, it was Guru Arjun Dev Ji's brother that made me do this. Then it was Prithi, he's brought me out. And whilst I'm dying, before I breathe my last, I want forgiveness. Guru Sikh Pyaru, she dies. Mata Ganga Ji is in shock. She's thinking, he's gone this low? How can he do this? And she's saying, oh Pati Dev, oh my husband, oh my Guru Arjun Dev, quick come upstairs. Quick come upstairs. Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pachaji comes running, what's happened Ganga, what's happened? Mata Ganga Ji said, look what your brother's done, he tried to kill our child. Where's our child? Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pachaji said. She said, there he is. Guru Arjun Dev Ji said, he's laughing, he's playing. There's nothing wrong with him. Mata Ganga Ji said, yes, but Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pachaji, she's saying, what are you going to do? What are you going to do to retaliate? You must be burning from inside. What are you going to do to retaliate? Are you going to do anything now? This is enough now. Guru Arjun Dev Ji said, yes, I'm going to retaliate now. Guru Arjun Dev Ji said, yes, I'm going to strike back as well. And Guru Arjun Dev Ji said, yes, this is my strike. This says, Gurpure Rakhya Deha. They recited Bani. And this is my retaliation. I retaliate back with Bani. What did they say in that strike? This is Gurpure. That perfect, complete Guru Nanak Dev Ji Pachaji. Because whoever was the Guru at that time, they never referred to themselves as the Guru. They always referred to themselves as the servant whilst reciting Bani. So they're saying that Guru, my complete, perfect Guru Nanak, my father Guru Ramdas Ji Pachaji, Gurpure Rakhya de Haath. He protected my son. This is all I need to, what do I need to do now? Everything's done. He's protected, he's safe. I don't need to do anything. Gurpure Rakhya de Haath Pargat Paya Janka Pratap. He wanted to be glorified. He wanted all the glory to come to him. Instead, because my son's life is safe, instead it's turned on him. Pargat Paya Janka Pratap. Pargat, it's come forth. The glory of the Guru's house. Now everybody knows how Guru Nanak Pachaji protects their children. That they accepted as well. Prithi Chand's thinking, this strikes on empty as well. Now what shall I do? Now Prithi Chand tries the second thing to go Guru Hargobind Sahib. Supera is a snake charmer. Now he gets ready a snake charmer. As he gets this snake charmer ready, he says to the snake charmer, you go there. And you entice everyone, you win everybody over. And just like you, apna jera tu been bajauna is that instrument that you play in that rag, and show everyone what you can do with your snake. He goes, because here's some money. Because what I actually want you to do is, he said, I want you to actually let loose one of the snakes to bite Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji Paatshah Ji. Look how he keeps striking. Look how he's trying to burn Guru Arjun Dev Ji Paatshah Ji. The supera comes, the snake charmer comes. He lets loose a snake towards Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji Paatshah. Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji Paatshah is older now. They're walking around. Remember, our history writes, there's differences. On average, they say the shortest that our history has written when they got to full height, Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji Paatshah is 6'7". The chest, the width of a normal average person's man, double that width. Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji Paatshah Ji. That's why Bhai Gurdas Ji says that Dal Panjan Guru Surma Bad Joda, Vada Joda si kende. A great warrior. 6'7", the minimum height. Our history writes, some even write up to 7 foot. So imagine how big Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji Paatshah Ji must have been as a child. Now they're walking around. The snake's coming towards them. The snake comes towards Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji Paatshah Ji to bite them. All the Sangat starts to scream, but Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji Paatshah Ji starts to laugh at the snake. They start to laugh towards that snake. Everybody screaming and coming running over. Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji Paatshah Ji laugh at that snake. That Vad Joda, that Dal Panjan, that one, that Baba Buddha Ji said he's going to crush those enemies. Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji Paatshah Ji grabbed that snake from the throat. They grab that snake, and now the Sangat's worried for the snake. Can they let go of the snake? And Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji starts to play with it and squeeze it so much, they kill the snake and throw it over. That snake charmer got scared and he spilled everything out. Can the Prithi Jan sent me? Mata Ganga Ji said, you're not going to say anything again, are you? To Guru Arjun Dev Ji. And you're going to tolerate this as well, aren't you? And now he buys out a rasoya of Guru Kars. The rasoya means somebody that works in the kitchen of the Guru. Somebody works in the Guru's kitchen. There was a Brahman. That Brahman then, Prithi Chand buys out that Brahman. He says, what I want you to do, he goes, that child loves eating yogurt. He goes, I want you to poison the yogurt and then feed Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji Paatshah Ji that yogurt. That Brahman comes over to Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji Paatshah Ji. They love this yogurt. But Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji Paatshah Ji refused to eat this yogurt. The Rasoya, the person that works in the langar, he forcefully tries to feed Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji. He takes Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji Paatshah Ji now, he takes him in and he tries to force feed them. And Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji Paatshah Ji start to scream out and to come out and try to escape. And they throw the dahi onto the floor. They took that yogurt and they toppled it over and they threw it onto the floor. Mata Ganga Ji comes running. They said, what's happening here? As they are talking, Guru Sikh Pyareo, there's a dog nearby. In the Guru's house, there's a dog. That dog starts to eat that yogurt. And soon after eating that yogurt, that dog passed away. Mata Ganga Ji looked towards that dog and said, what's just happened here? And that Brahman and Gurbani, then Guru Arjun Dev Ji Paatshah Ji writes in Bani about what happened during that time. Guru Arjun Dev Ji said, Kende lepana lago, tilka mool, kende til, not even a sesame worth. Kende tilka mool, kende atoll, mool means atoll, kende lep means any, kende koi nahi asar hoya, no effect happened to my child. Kende lepana lago, tilka mool, kende what happened instead, kende dusht brahman mua hoye ka sool. Kende dusht brahman mua means dies. Kende dusht brahman mua, kende that Brahman that was trying to feed Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji Paatshah Ji mua, he died instead. How? He had this immense pain in his stomach. He was so worried when he saw what happened to the dog. He starts to spill out everything as well. He said, it was me, I was bought out, I poisoned this yogurt. He's thinking, I'm gonna die now anyway, I might as well ask for forgiveness. Guru Arjun Dev Ji Paatshah Ji write themselves in Gurbani that dusht brahman mua hoye ke sool, kende par apne jan nu kende unhone fir rakh liya. Kende har jan rakhe par brahm aap, kende papi mua, kende par wo papi mua. Gur Pratap, kende the Guru's Pratap means glory. then the Guru is glorified again. The papi mua, the papi, the sinner has just passed away. Papi mua gur partap. Harjan rakhe. Then Harjan, Vaheguruji themselves have taken care of their servants. And now Guru Sikh Pyareo. But later on in Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pachaji's life, Prithi Chand starts to make connections in the court of Akbar. Akbar was always traveling. Most of the time now Akbar is spending in Agra, out of Punjab. But those that worked in Akbar's court, Prithi Chand starts to make friends with them. There was somebody that worked for Akbar. He was in charge of the army. His name was Sulhi Khan. Sulhi Khan had come because then Prithi Chand eventually had moved out to his wife's pend, which was a pend called Hehari. Sorry, and the pend chala gaya si Hehari pend. And Sulhi Khan was visiting that pend one day, visiting that village one day, and Prithi Chand said to Sulhi Khan, he said that Guru Arjan, you guys need to get involved now. He's converting, he's influencing even Muslims towards his faith. He's influencing Hindus, he's writing things against Hindus, he's writing things against Muslims. You need to watch him. Sulhi Khan said, look, I'm busy with other things. He goes, but what I'll do is, he goes, I'll contact Sulabin Khan. Sulabin Khan, he said, he's my patija. Oh mera patija lagda je. He's my nephew. He's got his own, he's in charge, he's a jathedar of his own army. I'll send him to go and attack Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pachaji. Sulabin Khan gets his army together. Prithi Chand sorted all of this out. Sulabin Khan actually leaves then, he leaves Delhi to go to attack Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pachaji. He goes to attack Amritsar now. As he is en route, the Sikhs find out what is happening. Sikhan ne beinti kiti, the Sikhs say, oh Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pachaji, Guru Arjan Dev Ji Sacha Pacha, Sulbi Khan is bringing his army and he's going to attack us. Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pachaji, do we need to prepare? Do we need to get any weapons ready? Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pachaji said, Guru Ramdas Ji Pachaji gave me plenty of weapons. Over there as well, Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pachaji retaliated with Bani. They said, Gribi Gada Hamari, Khanna Sagal Rain Shari. Gribi Gada Hamari, I've got a spiked club already, Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pachaji said. This spiked club, Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pachaji said, I've got already, I'm already prepared for this battle. Gribi Gada Hamari, the spiked club I have to fight those dushman, to fight that ego. My dushman, my opposition is ego. I've got the spiked club of humility. I'm ready for any battle that comes my way. That's the battle I'm worried about. The battle is I don't want ego to win me over ever. Look what they're saying, Guru Arjan Dev Ji is not worried at all. Gribi gada hamari, khanna sagal rain shari. Is aage kona tike vakari gurpure eh gal sari. Is aage kona tike vakari. Whoever's got these weapons of humility, of becoming the dust of all, is aage, there's no vikari, there's no thief, there's no nobody, there's no evil person, there's no kaam, krodh, lobh, ahankar that can come in front of these. Is aage kona tike vakari gurpure eh gal sari. Mere guru jera pura Guru Ramdas Ji si, my pura Guru Ramdas Ji Pachaji menu samjha gaye sariyan gallan, made me understand all these things. Sulbi Khan is on the way. He meets someone on the way. He meets someone that used to work in his army. That person that used to work in his army, Sulbi Khan owed him wages. And he said, Sulbi Khan, he goes, you remember me? Remember I used to work for you? He said, have you got my wages that you owe me? Sulbi said, get out of my way. Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pachaji is saying, not worried at all. He said, give me my wages. Sulbi Khan said, get out of my way, don't talk to me. He goes, can't you see how much army I've got with me? The guy that they owed that wages to, he didn't even speak, he didn't think twice. He got out his sword, he ran over to Sulbi Khan and he chopped off his head. Sulbi Khan Guru Sikh Pyare raste vich hi reh gaya. Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pachaji saying in Amritsar, not worried at all. Sulbi Khan's on the way, didn't even reach Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pacha, somebody's chopped off his head en route, and the army returns and goes back home. Prithi Chand finds out, he says, Sulhi Khan, you need to take revenge. It was because he was on the way to Guru Arjan Dev Ji. He must have recited some sort of special mantra and made this happen. I know he's got a lot of magical powers behind him. You need to go and sort him out for yourself now. Sulhi Khan said, okay, I'll go myself now. कहंदे हुण मैं आप जाऊंगा. सुलही खान कहंदे तुसीं फिक्र ना करो. Sulhi Khan, just as he prepares his army, he's about to go. As he's about to go, Guru Sikh Pyareo, the Sikhs find out again, and then they approach Guru Arjan Dev Ji Sache Pacha. This is Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pacha Ji. कहंदे now Sulhi Khan's going to come himself. We need to prepare for this. कहंदे, do you think we should write a letter to Guru Arjan Dev, to Sulhi Khan, and to say that we don't want no trouble, we don't oppose anyone? We've got no enmity with anyone. And then Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pacha Ji wrote this in Bani. This is Prathama Mata. Je Patri Chalavo, Prathame Mata. Je Patri Chalavo. This is the first thing they approached Guru Arjan Dev Ji saying, the first thing the Sikhs approached me with, Prathame means the first, Prathame Mata, Mata means idea, Prathame Mata, Je Patri Chalavo, Patri means letter. Kande assi kande chithi likhiye. Shall we write a letter to Sulhi Khan and say no, we don't want any trouble? Guru Arjan Dev Ji said no. This is okay. Then they came to Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pacha Ji with the second idea. This is Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pacha Ji. Should two of us go? And should two of us go and speak to him in person? Then they said Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pacha Ji then wrote about this time as well. This is Dutiya Mata. Doe Manuk Pahchavo. Kende asi do jane kende jaiye, aap jaiye. Two of us should we go to Sulhi Khan? Guru Arjan Dev Ji said no. Kende nahi, kisi ne nahi jana. And then the third thing, they said, Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pacha Ji, you tell us, what are we meant to do then? Ki kariye? Guru Arjan Dev Ji said, then the third time, Prathame Mata, this is Kich Karo Upaya, ki karna, what are we going to do then? And Guru Arjan Dev Ji Sache Pacha Ji कहने मैं सब किच छोड़ प्रभ तू ही ते आया कहने मैं सारियां गल्लां नूं छड्ड के हे काल प्रभु जी कहने मैं बस तेरा ध्यान धरेगा तू कर ला जो भी whatever you want to do. कहते मैं सब किच छोड़ कहते ओ वाहिगुरु जी I've left everything, I'm not going to make no attempts. कहते सब किच छोड़ प्रभ ओ वाहिगुरु जी प्रभ तू ही ते आया, just enshrine you inside of my heart ओ वाहिगुरु जी. Sulhi Khan, Guru Arjan Dev Ji just said प्रभ मैं सब किच कहते I've left everything in your hands. As Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pacha Ji said this saying in Amritsar, miles away in a pen called Hehari, then Sulhi Khan said, I'm about to leave. And Prithi Chand said, 1 minute, wait. And Prithi Chand, I've just made a new kiln. कहंदे मैं एक कहंदे पट्ठा कहंदे नवा तैयार किया है कहंदे इट्टा बनाने वास्ते. कहंदे I've just made a new kiln to कहंदे prepare bricks. कहंदे come and check it out. And as Sulhi Khan goes towards there, as Sulhi Khan goes to check out this new kiln, this patta, his घोड़े no pata nahi ki hua, we don't know, he says I don't know what happened to his horse. His horse jumps up and rides and starts going straight into that kiln. And Gursikh Pyareo, घोड़े सने नाल ही उत्ते Sulhi Khan घोड़ा भी सड़ गया तो नाल Sulhi Khan सड़ के भी जिंदा सड़ गया. जिंदा सड़ के मर गया. Sulhi Khan and his horse goes into that kiln. It tapada, it's burning with fire. His horse burns. Sulhi Khan burns. He burns whilst he's still alive, and then he dies. Gursikh Pyareo. The message came back to Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pacha. कहते ओ Guru Arjan Dev Ji सच्चा पातशाह. कहते ओ Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pacha Ji. कहते you said सब किच छोड़. You said मैं सब किच छोड़. I've left everything. प्रभु तू ही ते आया. कहते guess what happened? He just burnt alive. Guru Arjan Dev Ji said, then ਹੋਰ ਬਾਣੀ ਉਚਾਰੀ. Then Bani again in Guru Granth Sahib Ji, then Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pacha says, Sulhi te Narayan rakh. कहते oh Vaheguru Ji, you saved me from Sulhi Khan as well. कहते Sulhi te Narayan rakh. Sulhi ka haath kahin na pahunche. कहते Sulhi ka haath kahin na pahunche. कहते Sulhi Khan's hand didn't reach anywhere. Sulhi ka haath kahin na pahunche hoye. Mua na pak. कहते he died with disgrace. कहते he died with disgrace. Why did he die with disgrace? Muslims don't even burn somebody's body once they've died, but he burnt whilst he was alive, and he died with disgrace, Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pacha Ji said. Guru Sikh Pyareo, after all these attempts, is sab kuch jadon ho gaya na, I'm not going to now, karke sama bahut ho gaya, I'm not going to go into the details of how the arrest happened. But Jahangir had only sat on the throne for 8 months. But Jahangir was the eldest son of Maaf Karna. Jahangir was the eldest son of Akbar, of the Emperor Akbar. Akbar did not want to give the throne to Jahangir. Why? Because Jahangir was a drunk, he was an alcoholic. Even their own history will record this. Jahangir was a drunk. Akbar was a very good noble man. He even had langar in the Guru's house. He didn't want to give the throne to him. He tried to get him out of the way, but Jahangir, he knew what was happening, so he started to buy people out. He started to form his own army. Akbar wanted to give the throne to Khusro. Khusro was the son of Jahangir, so to his grandson, because his grandson Khusro, he was a very noble person like Akbar. Sufi khyalan da siga. He wasn't narrow-minded, he had love for all saints. But Guru Sikh Pyareo, Jahangir made sure the throne came to him. Khusro ne bagawat kiti, Khusro stood up against his father, so he was kept away. There was talks that when Khusro left Agra and he was travelling back to Delhi, there's talks that he visited Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pacha Ji. And people made up stories that Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pacha Ji did ardas for him to win over the throne, to win over his father. People said that Guru Arjun Dev Ji put a sacred mark on his forehead, and we know that this doesn't happen in the Guru's house. So these were made up things. People said that Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pacha Ji gave him money to assist him to go against his father. So this became the reason of arrest. This moment that Prithi Chand had been waiting for, but about 6 months before this, Prithi Chand died a natural death. Before, he wanted to see Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pacha Ji killed in front of his eyes, but he died before he even got to see that moment. Murtaza Khan is sent to arrest Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pacha Ji. Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pacha Ji goes with 5 Sikhs to Lahore. Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pacha Ji leave with 5 Sikhs, Bhai Bidhi Chand, Bhai Jetha Ji, Bhai Langaha Ji, Bhai Pirana Ji, and then Bhai Praga Ji. They leave with these 5 Sikhs, Guru Sikh Pyareo, Bhai Paida Ji maaf karna. When Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pacha Ji, they go to the court, they're now in the court of Jahangir. Jahangir said to Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pacha Ji, very reluctantly, because he saw the shine of this true saint on Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pacha Ji's forehead. First he was reluctant, but then he said, first of all, he goes, you helped Khusro, you helped my son to turn against me. Said that you have written, he goes, we want you to write the praise of Muhammad, of our Prophet in your Bani. You've been writing against Muslims, you've been writing against Islam. Ten char chijjan kahiyan kehinde, you refused Chandu, you refused Chandu Shah. The rishta that was going to happen between his daughter and your son, you said no to that. But 3-4 things they said to Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pacha Ji. Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pacha Ji explained themselves, and then he said, even though he's satisfied with the answers, but he said, you know what? No. Because there's still a book. There is still a book that by Ganda Singh, that historian Ganda Singh actually references from Jahangir's book. Jahangir had written before even arresting Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pacha Ji, कि इन्हें एक झूठ दी दुकान चलाई हुई है. He's opened up this shop of falsehood. He's taking away our Muslim brothers. I need to put a stop to this shop. So even though Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pacha Ji explained themselves, he said, you know what? No, I'm not happy with what you are doing. I'll only let you go now if you was to become a Muslim. Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pacha Ji is then like a Lal Kila. It's a place called Lal Kila, this fortress. हवेली है एक, उत्थे बंद किया गया. They've arrested Guru Arjan Dev Ji Paatshah Ji. But Jahangir has left. He's gone out of town now. He's gone to a place called Sindh. And now Guru Arjan Dev Ji Paatshah is arrested. They're in a separate room. The 5 Sikhs are in a separate room. Remember, it's Jeth da Mahina. Now if you go to India during this time, it's about 40 degrees plus in some places. Chandu Shah said to Guru Arjan Dev Ji Sache Paatshah Ji, said, now accept the rest of my daughter and I'll make everything okay. Guru Arjan Dev Ji said, not at any cost. I will accept that now because the Sangat has said no to it. Kande Sangat da darja bahut utta, the Sangat status is very high. And when they then, फिर जो कहा कि गुरु अर्जन देव जी पातशाह ਨੂੰ ਜੇ ਤਸੀਹੇ ਦਿੱਤੇ ਜਾਣੇ now they're going to torture Guru Arjan Dev Ji ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀ. ਪਹਿਲੇ ਦਿਨ 5 ਦਿਨ ਤਸੀਹੇ ਦਿੱਤੇ ਸੱਚੀ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਗੁਰੂ ਅਰਜਨ ਦੇਵ ਜੀ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀ. 5 days they tortured Guru Arjan Dev Ji ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀ. The first day they said that we're not going to give anything to drink to Guru Arjan Dev Ji ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀ. They said if the Guru Arjan Dev Ji Paatshah Ji wants anything to drink, then the Sikhs will have to give us 2 lakh rupiah, 200,000 rupees. And that's what Jahangir originally said as well, that can be given to bail out Guru Arjan Dev Ji, but they refused. They said, I'm not going to use the Sangat's money for this. They said the Sangat's money is to help those that are in need. The Sangat's money is for those that need shelter. The Sangat's money is for those that need food, that haven't any food. He says there's no way for 1 glass of water am I going to use the Sangat's money for that. The Sangat had prepared the money. Guru Arjan Dev Ji Paatshah Ji said, Guru Arjan Dev Ji Paatshah Ji was thirsty. It's 40 degrees. Guru Arjan, the first day of the torture was to sit in the courtyard under no shade, under the sun all day long, without any water, without any food. That Guru Arjan Dev Ji Paatshah Ji that filled the bellies of thousands with food, today has been refused food, today has been refused water. Guru Arjan Dev Ji Paatshah Ji was thirsty. When the Sikhs said, Guru Arjan Dev Ji Paatshah Ji, we sent out the messages and that 200,000 rupees, it's not an issue. We can prepare, we can get that ready, it's ready. Guru Arjan Dev Ji Paatshah Ji said, I'm not thirsty anymore. ਕਿ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਪਿਆਸ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗੀ. ਇੱਕ ਗੱਲ ਗੁਰਸਿੱਖ ਪਿਆਰਿਓ ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖਿਓ, ਆਪਾਂ ਇਹ ਵੇਖਣਾ ਹੁਣ ਗੁਰੂ ਅਰਜਨ ਦੇਵ ਜੀ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਨੇ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਕੀਰਤਨ ਗਾਇਨ ਕੀਤਾ. Remember last week, Guru Arjan Dev Ji Paatshah Ji took very closely to their heart a cease, a blessing that was given to them by their mother. That kapad pat parmeshwar rakhi bhojan kirtan ni. They said, oh my son, make singing God's praises, doing kirtan your food. And how closely to their heart did they take this food, Guru Arjan Dev Ji Paatshah Ji, we're going to look at now in a minute. The second day Guru Arjan Dev Ji Paatshah Ji came, they were made to sit all day in the hot sun. And then they said, tatti tavi kiti jaogi. Ek tavi tatti kiti jaogi. They said, get a hot plate, make it hot, and make Guru Arjan Dev Ji Paatshah Ji sit on that hot plate. दूसरे दिन, the second day, Guru Arjan Dev Ji सच्ची सरकार नू तत्ती तवी ऊपर बिठाया गया. They made Guru Arjan Dev Ji Paatshah Ji sit on a hot burning plate. They're looking at Guru Arjan Dev Ji Paatshah Ji that why aren't they crying out in pain? Somebody goes over to test the tavi, to test the plate to see that it's definitely hot. And why isn't he crying in pain? He touched the tavi and he burnt his finger. And he looks at Guru Arjan Dev Ji Paatshah Ji's face. And Guru Arjan Dev Ji Paatshah Ji's face is still the same as they used to sit in Harmandir Sahib on a beautiful throne. They've not flinched for one moment. The third day, they said, you know what? They said, make the tavi, make the plate even hotter. But this time, Guru Sikh Pyareo, Guru Arjan Dev Ji Paatshah Ji's dastar is removed from their cease. Guru Arjan Dev Ji Paatshah is sitting on the plate, the dastar is not on their head, and they heat up some sand. Reta nu tatti karke they heat up some sand. As Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pachaji sit on that tavi, they start to pour hot sand into the head of Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pachaji whilst they have no dastar. That hot sand burns their case, starts to burn their head, Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pachaji's beautiful head and their hair, and that hot sand runs down through their body and starts to burn through their skin. They're looking at Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pachaji, but they're amazed to see that Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pachaji still hasn't flinched. Why? Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pachaji's body is now deteriorating, but their conscious and their focus is still perfect. Why? Because one of that aukhi kadi na dekhan dei. Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pachaji saying, aukhi kadi that Waheguru Ji has never shown me a time of suffering. Even sitting on this tavi, they're saying, aukhi kadi na dekhan de. Kehndi tusi mainu dikhai nahi aukhi kadi kadi. Kyun? How is Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pachaji able to endure this? Because aukhi kadi na dekhan dei apna bird samale. Because Guru Arjun Dev Ji said, it's your nature to take care of me. औखी घड़ी ना देखण दई अपना बिरद संभाले हाथ दे राखे अपने को सास सास प्रित पाले. They said, with each breath I take, you still take care of me, O Waheguru Ji. हाथ दे राखे अपने को सास सास प्रित पाले. प्रभ से लाग रेहो मेरा चीत. Why was Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pachaji able to endure all of this? Because Prabh se lag reho mera cheet, because their chit, because their conscious mind, because their focus was only on Prabh, on Waheguru Ji Akal Purkh. Their body, Guru Sikh Pyare, was sitting on a tavi. Their body was in a state where it had shale all over it. Guru Sikh Pyare, a poet wrote that Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pachaji सीने ऊपर कहंदे shale हो गए. Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pachaji's body had shale, had blisters all over Guru Sikh Pyare, but Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pachaji still didn't cry out and still didn't sigh. Why? Because Prabh se lag reho mera cheet, because my focus, because my attention is still on you, Waheguru Ji. ਹੁਣ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਬਾਹਰੋਂ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਜੋ ਮਰਜ਼ੀ ਕਰ ਲੋ, ਪਰ ਗੁਰਸਿੱਖ ਪਿਆਰਿਓ, that day, if you imagine it, Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pachaji's body did not look like as it looked in the photos, as it looks maaf kar rahe in the paintings that we see. Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pachaji's body looks perfect when we look in the photos, in the paintings. It didn't look like that. Their body had blisters all over it. But remember that how did they make keertan into their food? How much love did they have for this food of keertan? Guru Sikh Pyare, Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pachaji, whether they sat in Harmandir Sahib, they sang that Dithe sabbe thav nahi tud jeya, badho purkh badate ta tu sohya. Kane badho purkh badate ta tu sohya vasti. Sagne apar anup ram das pur, har ha nanak khasan jaye. Na ye Ram Das Sahib. They sang whether they sat in Harmandir Sahib, but today they think that Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pachaji is going to cry out in pain today. But no, Guru Sikh Pyare, today, when Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pachaji, all that's left of their body is bones. When all that's left of Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pachaji, their skin has stuck to that tavi. But they're now looking at Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pachaji's chehra and their beautiful face. And Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pachaji start to sing today as well. Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pachaji says, Har ka naam hriday nit tyai, sangi sathi sagal tarai. गुर मेरे संग सदा है नाले, सिमर सिमर तिस सदा संभाले. तेरा किया मीठा लागे, हर नाम पदार्थ नानक मांगे. Whether Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pachaji sat in Harmandir Sahib with a chaur over the seas, whether Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pachaji sangata all around them, Guru Arjan Dev Ji Sache Pachaji did Kirtan then, but Bhojan Kirtan need, how much love did they have for Kirtan? Whether their bodies burnt saying on Hatati Tavi, Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pachaji still sat and did Kirtan. Guru Sikh Pyare, such a Guru, Guru Arjan Dev Ji Sache Pachaji. That's why the Pata said about this Guru, that Guru Arjan, Pratak Har, this is the form of God, nothing less. Pan Mathura Kach Ped Nahi. Guru Arjan hai Pratak Har eta Rab da Roop de. Guru Sikh Pyare, Guru Arjan Dev Ji Sache Pachaji. Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pachaji saying the saying, Tera kiya meetha lage. Oh Waheguru Ji, whatever you are doing is sweet to me. The biggest thing Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pachaji asked for in this Shabad is what? Is Har Naam Padarat. They said, I do want something from you, Waheguru Ji. I want a Padarat. I want something from you. What would people ask for when they're being burnt in life? When they're being burnt by desires? When they're going through difficult times in life? Because that's what the Tatti Tavi is for us today. That burning for us today is when we're going through difficult times. But Gursikh Pyareo, what would we ask for? We'll say, take this suffering away from me. Guru Arjun Dev Ji said, I don't ask for that. They said, I ask for Har Naam. Oh, Guruji, just give me your name. All I want is still to be connected to you, because that's what Naam is. I ask for connection. I don't want my connection to be broken from you. But now, Gursikh Pyareo, on the 5th day, Guru Arjun Dev Ji Paatshah vaste ek deg tiyar kiti gayi. They get a big pot out, they put water in that pot, they boil the water in that pot. Throughout this, they're saying to Guru Arjun Dev Ji Paatshah Ji, they said, change your mind, save your life. Guru Arjun Dev Ji just nodding their head. When Guru Arjun Dev Ji Paatshah Ji, when they get off that tavi, Guru Arjun Dev Ji Paatshah ਨੂੰ ਉਬਲਦੀਆਂ ਦੇਗਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਦੋਂ ਬਿਠਾਇਆ, they put Guru Arjun Dev Ji Paatshah in this boiling pot of water. In this boiling pot of water, Gursikh Pyareo, they were expecting now Guru Arjun Dev Ji Paatshah Ji to give up, but they don't know that Guru Arjun Dev Ji Paatshah Ji has to become the example when Bhai Diyala Ji is going to be sitting in this boiling pot. When they stand next to Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, they have to become a perfect example for the Guru Sikhs that are going to be put into boiling pots as well. So how could Guru Arjun Dev Ji Paatshah Ji give up? They think that they are destroying Sikhi by destroying Guru Arjan Dev Ji. Guru Arjan Dev Ji Paatshah Ji becomes the first Shaheed. Instead, they just made Guru Arjan Dev Ji Paatshah Ji as the example for many Shaheeds to come. They've just made the foundation of Sikhi stronger. People today, they think the word Shaheed means somebody that dies for their dharam, dies for their faith. Bhai Gurdas Ji says, Murda hoye mareed na galli hovna, sabar sidq shaheed param pauk hovna. Actually, the word shaheed, it comes in the Quran 35 times. The word shaheed actually means to bear witness to something. Shaheed doesn't mean to die. Shaheed means to witness somebody's faith. How is somebody a shaheed? When you're able to physically witness somebody's faith. Gursikh Pyareo, many people might say, I've got faith in God, I've got faith in the Guru. You don't know until somebody is put through the test to see how much faith they've got. That's what a shaheed is, when you're able to see somebody's faith. How do you see somebody's faith? How do you take a piece of cloth that has been colored with dye? How do you know that dye is strong? When you put it into boiling water, if that dye, if that color fades and comes away from that cloth, then we know that dye is weak. But how do we know somebody is a shaheed? When Guru Arjan Dev Ji Paatshah Ji is put into boiling water, their faith is tested, but their dye was pakka rang sika chadya us Guru Arjan Dev Ji Paatshah nu. They had that true color of love for Waheguru Ji. That color didn't run. That's why they were shaheed. A shaheed doesn't mean, some people question today, some people question, did Guru Arjan Dev Ji, if Guru Arjan Dev Ji Paatshah Ji walked into a river themselves, if Guru Arjan Dev Ji Paatshah Ji came out of a river themselves and then they sat with a cloth over themselves and they left themselves, then how can Guru Arjan Dev Ji be a shaheed? No. That all of these things don't matter. Guru Arjan Dev Ji shaheed because they showed their faith and their tolerance. Sabar means how much they endured. They showed the limits of endurance. That's why they were shaheed. Sabar. Siddiq means faith. Shaheed, that person is a shaheed. When you can witness somebody's faith. That's why Guru Arjan Dev Ji is a shaheed. It doesn't matter how it happened in the end. It doesn't matter whether our historians can agree on it or not. The answer is that they were a shaheed. Guru Sikh Pyareo, Antale, finishing off, Guru Arjan Dev Ji Paatshah Ji, When they're taken out now, when Guru Arjun Dev Ji Pacha Ji come out of that boiling pot of water, such air. When I was reading Principles of Baljit Singh and many writers, they said why people don't describe what Guru Arjan Dev Ji Pacha Ji's state was. They said our historians that have written this history, they said during writing this, whilst they were researching, their eyes were flowing so many tears that it kept rubbing out the ink as they were writing, and they weren't able to write this.
Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru.